Missing Pipila.
Dictation.
Scary doll.
Don't you write it down. Remember this in your head. Don't take a picture. Remember this in your heart. Indigo girls from the 90s.
Trisha wrote it in a notebook.
For some reason.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
Welcome to our bench, everybody.
Woo!
2019.
Yeah.
It's here. It's a
It's
reality.
still here.
It's still here.
It was here last week, too.
I know. It's just we're living in it now.
Now we've been in it for, a week.
For a little while.
Yeah.
So welcome to our bench, everybody. We write on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate on the bench.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So anyway, I was just saying it's 2019 because it's like I feel like it's the beginning of the year and it just feels like
It's odd.
all month you're like, it's 2019. You
Yeah.
have to like think about that a lot.
Work on it. Get it in your brain. Changes all the math that you have to do about things.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Not
don't
sure
know
what
what
math
I
I
don't know
was
what I'm
doing
talking
with the year.
Figuring out if you're old enough for things.
You? If you're old enough for things,
I'm
or
just
your
kidding.
kid?
You're
a kid.
way old enough for things, dude.
Well, nobody's carding you.
Nobody's guarding you at this point.
Oh,
That's okay.
that's all right. That's overrated.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like you don't want to be carded. I mean, you want to be old enough to have the card,
Right.
and then you're like cool about that for a while, and then after a while you're like, I don't want to be.
Then it's just annoying. It's like, obviously, I'm not
I don't want to be
21.
carded. And then when you're like 40s, you're like, I wish somebody would card me.
Well, then when they do, it's kind of annoying. And then they're like, or they'll say something. You'll be like, thank you for carding me, like a joke, like 40-year-old
Yeah,
lady makes.
I make a bad 40-year-old
too.
lady joke about
And
that
then they
too.
say, oh, we have to do that for everybody.
Yeah, they have to like scan it or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
But I like when they say that back instead of going, oh, well, you just look so young. I mean, they could say something nice. Instead, they're like, we do it for everybody. You're not special.
And then you're like, oh, okay,
We do
great.
it for everybody.
Thanks.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
I think they put that sign up on registers that says, we card everyone from, this age to 99. Have you seen that before? Like,
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
well,
that's very
I think they put that
inclusive.
there to stop people who are older than 21 in an obvious way, to stop making cheesy jokes about why they're getting carded.
Well, then they should just say that. No bad jokes. Like, let's just be upfront about it. Do you know what I mean?
We don't
Like,
want to hear your pitiful joke about how you haven't been carded in a week and you don't even have makeup
or
on.
to say thank you. Oh,
"Aw,
thank you.
for carding me.
That's
They're like,
cute.
shut up, asshole.
I know. They're like, they're all no bad jokes about being carded if you're over 30. And we're like,
All right. Well, that was an impromptu conversation about getting carded over 40.
yeah.
Anyways.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it or whatever. I've been watching Ms. Maisel, which I know you're not caught up on, Mrs. Maisel.
I know.
And there's that the Jane Lynch character, and she always says, "Put that on your plate."
Yep.
Like at the like every time she says something, and I've got that like in my head a little bit.
That's awesome.
But now I'm going to switch to our quote for the day,
Boop,
which
boop.
is, "I write because I don't know what I think until I read what I say." Flannery O'Connor.
I
love
like
it.
that.
I do too because I
It's
think
true.
we were talking about it before, and I thought I said I don't know what I was just thinking. I have to really write it. I didn't say it like that, but I said it a little
No.
differently. Sometimes I have to write something down, otherwise I can't get it
Well,
together.
when we're writing together, we'll have to be taking notes because a second after we say it, we'll forget it. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes it doesn't make sense until you see it. Like I can read you something out loud and you'll be like, that sounds good, but I have to look at it
Yeah,
to understand it.
I
like,
have to read
comprehend
stuff
it.
all the time.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's hard to hear it right out loud.
I'm not a verbal. What's it? A auditory learner or whatever.
Hopefully people listening to this show are.
Well, it's funny because I listen to stuff all the time, obviously
Yeah, me
podcasts.
too.
But when I'm trying to pull something together though,
Right.
I have to look at it.
Well, like when we do our
or I
writing
have to
prompts,
write it with
I have to write it down.
longhand.
Yeah,
too. That's
to
the
look
other
at
thing.
it.
Everybody,
Interesting.
do you write longhand or type? I mean, I guess I do both, but when I actually do creative writing, I do it longhand. Longhand, handwritten. I don't know what you call it.
Longhand.
Shorthand, longhand. I don't know.
I'm so confused. Cursive. Yeah, that's an interesting. We should do a poll. Like, do people
That would be a good poll, huh?
type, or how do you get your best ideas out? Do you journal, by hand? Do you type a journal? Some people do.
Yeah.
I know when people are working on their novels, I'm assuming they're typing when they have to get
Right.
50,000 words.
Well,
a
like
day
when we're writing a screenplay, we usually sit and type it together. But then if we're struggling, we go away from each other and handwrite, right? Because that's like when we're having,
block.
yeah, or we can't, work it out.
Like if we're putting in like some kind of monologue or speech into the screenplay,
We have to
we have to separate, each write something and then come back and cut it up.
Or for character development, we did that too.
We did.
It's interesting. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we should do a poll. I would be so curious because it would be interesting to find out if people use I guess there's only two methods. I mean, what else would
do
you
you type? Do you
talk it in? Some people do that now.
talk to
Talk to text.
I can't do that because I can't talk.
Talk text.
Talk text.
Talk, or what do you call it?
Text to talk. Speak talk.
Dictation.
Text.
What they used to do in the old days.
Now we're just saying words.
What did they used to do in the old days where they would
Dictate?
have when a Mad Men guy would
Dictation,
talk into a thing, and then a woman would, because that's how it was.
Stenographer.
Not stenographer, but
Just
do you know what I'm talking about? Where they would talk into a thing,
They dictate.
and then somebody would then take that and type it. I worked with a board member from one of my previous jobs, and he was an older man, and he literally didn't type, and he would call me and tell me what to write. Isn't that weird?
In an email or something?
Yeah, or for a letter, or just text we were going to use for something or whatever.
Dear Joe, comma.
No, seriously. He didn't say comma, but he would be like, blah, blah. He goes, I'll just say it and you type it. And I was like,
he's all, we
all right,
appreciate your
Mad Men.
donation. Stop. Do. Stop. And he had a 40s
it was weird.
accent.
It's the only time that I've
she
ever.
here, she. I can't do it.
I know. But it was weird. And I was like, wow. And then I remember he would send me weird emails from his iPad and they'd be all fucked up. The spelling would be just all crazy. Not spelling, but it would just
formatting,
be jacked up. And I just remember his wife telling me, he doesn't type. I always have to type everything for him. And I'm like, did he always just have a secretary? What a weird world he lived in. It's not the same one I'm in. But anyway, I had to tell everybody that story apparently. But
right, I'll put the poll out.
Dictation.
Dictation.
Talk to text. Siri. Whatever you call it.
Talk to. And you can talk to Office or Word or whatever. You can
You can?
You can talk on your computer.
Google Assistant,
you can just and type
Alexa
it in.
or
Yeah, I don't have that.
I don't have it either. I don't want it. It's complicated.
I don't need another
People are like, it's so easy. You
I
just talk and
I
tell.
don't need another thing to talk back at me.
Yeah. I don't want to accidentally be like, I wish I had 1 million of these, and then suddenly I do because I accidentally said it.
You accidentally ordered 10 tons of toilet paper on
I don't
want to
have to monitor what I say in my house. That feels weird to me. I'm scared of that.
I don't think it works that way, but yeah, totally.
I don't know.
It's
I was
okay.
at my coworker's house for a little holiday party, and we were playing music, and they have an Alexa, and then somebody was walking by and was playing Metallica, and then it did, and we were she's like, oh my God, I didn't think it was actually going to do it. And we were like, it heard you.
Well, that's a little bit Big Brothery, right?
It's a little bit.
Someone's always listening.
I just don't want someone listening to me all the time. And also I don't want my kids to be able to go order something from Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
I feel like I saw that in a movie or show or something where the kid was like, Alexa, buy me this video game or whatever. I'm like, nope.
Did you see the revised, and this is literary, so it counts.
Okay, good.
Fahrenheit 451.
Yes.
The remake.
Yeah.
the way that like Alexa type thing worked.
Yes.
And like how they would try and cover it up or whatever, but it was still on.
That was
It was creepy.
so creepy.
I liked the way they redid the movie.
I
Did you
like
like
it too. I mean, I liked it, and it's still missing a little something.
A little bit.
Like they did so much new technology stuff, which was cool.
Yeah.
But there's something about
It almost feels like a revision to the story versus
yeah,
an application of the story.
like they updated a lot of the tech.
Yeah.
You know, because you can make it look super cool now,
Yeah.
and that was fun. But then it was like there's something about the depth of it that was kind of missing.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not a lot. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It wasn't as like I didn't think it was gonna be as good as like I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did.
Yeah,
So.
I liked it. My
It's
favorite
on,
part.
like HBO recently. I just watched
My
it.
favorite part is it's always my favorite part of the story is the people, that are the books. Have I said that before?
No,
Probably.
But of course, that's your favorite part.
It's so cool.
It's the best.
And they updated
And then you think about
that was actually updated. It was like this is like beloved Toni Morrison or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like I feel like they updated it with modern authors, which
Yes,
was cool. It
yes.
wasn't just like Mark Twain or I don't know, like
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it was a little
not
bit
that
more.
they aren't all valuable, but like it was nice to see that. I was like, that was a conscious choice.
Right?
Like that was cool.
Yeah,
But anyway, okay.
and then when you watch it, you're like, who would I be? Like,
Yeah. I can't talk about it.
Anyways.
I just thought of it and then I got like upset.
it's okay. Don't get upset.
All right, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, the other thing that's upsetting about that whole story is much like The Handmaid's Tale, it feels a little too close to home.
Mm-hmm.
So especially
does.
the remake of it, for me, I felt like because of the technology, it felt even more like a possibility, which is fucking scary.
But-
which makes it a horror movie for me.
But you know
Aw.
what?
What?
It's not because we get to say what we want.
Yeah.
Free podcast world.
Poop poop. All right, what else are we gonna do? Like, we
snack book.
rambling all over the place, guys.
I know,
Sorry.
sorry.
Well, this is what you get. You get what you get. Okay.
We're gonna do snack book right now.
Okay.
Do it. Give me that snack book. So our snack book today is a breakfast treat. Trisha made coffee, and we drank it out of our new Lady Pod Squad mugs.
Yes.
What?
Lady Pod Squad has nice merch, so
Such a
check it
cool
out.
mug. I feel so like cool.
The
and, like,
design's great. Like I love it.
empowered. It's like clean, simple.
Yes.
Anyway, we had coffee. Trisha had creamer. Thank God. Otherwise, there would have been
Sometimes I don't
rioting.
have creamer, and Shauna has to bring her own
I
so that
brought my own
so that I
creamer
can use it.
so I can use it. You'll be like, all we have is like whole milk. I'm gonna die right now. Just
I'm
kidding.
like, I only have just regular bread and cheese and milk. I have all things you can't eat at my house. I'm trying.
I never even drank milk before, but anyway, and then we had a gluten-free muffin, but they're so good.
It tastes like a little mini flourless cake with like chocolate chips in it.
It's a chocolate muffin.
good.
Let's just put it out there, people.
What's that brand? Udon?
Udi.
Udi? Their baguettes are good too. We had those on
All
New
their
Year's.
shit's good. Like they
Yeah.
have good shit, and these muffins are really yummy. They do taste like a flourless chocolate
They
cake.
do.
They're not even
don't-
like a muffin.
They
They're
don't
just
taste
like,
breakfasty at all. It tastes like
no, it's like we're eating a little piece of chocolate cake. And I had it for Trisha's son's birthday was yesterday, and
yep.
everybody had a cake. And then Trisha's like, I got you this. And then I just ate. And then your daughter was like, I want a chocolate cupcake. I'm all, oh, it's like a bread. It's not good. And she's like, ugh, never mind. Because I'm like, just kidding. It's a yummy chocolate cake.
She is down with like all additional desserts that she can get her hands on.
Yeah, she's
lately.
like, what's that? That looks
She's
good.
all, you're eating chocolate muffin. I don't care that there's no frosting on it. She doesn't even really like, she calls it the store-bought frosting. She's
Oh,
more like,
she's definitely your kid.
right?
She's all I know about this. This is
Oh.
not good.
But she was eating it last night. But sometimes if like they have cupcakes at a birthday party or whatever, she's like not crazy about that.
Because
and
like
it's
sometimes
kind of
store-bought cupcakes are gross.
Crisco-y or
They're nasty. I
and
mean,
then the food,
I hate to say
the
it.
dye is so bright. Like
I have bought them so many times for stuff at my kids' school or camp or whatever, but
Yeah.
like I I would
They're
not
just
eat
like,
one.
that's why they're so cheap too. I mean, it's
The
like,
cake's all like dry. The frosting is like not yummy.
well, when the
not
kids
worth
were
it.
little, this is disgusting, but we had, when Lacey turned 4, we had, her cousins were here and we got some cupcakes and they were, someone picked them up. I don't remember who, but they were like the fluorescent pink and blue and green.
Those are fun.
All the little kids, because they were little, so you would like help them go to the bathroom. All their poop was like blue and green from the frosting.
Really?
It was disgusting.
It was
Yeah.
unicorn poop.
It was, yes, it was. We made unicorn poop. That's how you do it. Just feed
really
your kids
kinda
cheap food coloring.
disturbing.
It was really disturbing, especially for the little, there was like a little 2-year-old who's still in diapers and stuff. And like, it was like, what the fuck is going on
It
with
was
this
like
poop?
magic poop.
Magic poop. And it wasn't like food, like when you eat like green beans and, baby has green poop or whatever, but it was like day glow color.
When I drink Beets, my pee is beet colored. It's like red.
Red?
Yeah. And the first time it happened,
When you eat beets or drink beets?
either way,
Oh.
eat or drink them. The first time it happened,
And this is
I
the
was
potty
like,
portion of Two Girls on a Bench.
I'm sorry, but somebody might benefit from this because it freaked me out.
I would have called the doctor right away.
I've had a lot of problems at home, that part of my body. And I was like, looked it up and it was like, only like, 2% of the population. I'm always in these low percentage categories.
Get red pee.
Have a thing where they get like red pee from having beets. It's not like blood color. It's literally like beet color. It's like that dark.
That is so weird.
Yeah. So I have that.
That would definitely freak me out.
So now I know. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not like scared but the first time I saw it, I tripped out and I like Googled it and then I was like, I'm okay.
So you've known that for a long time and haven't told me because we've been eating beets together for like years.
Well, I mean, why was I going to talk about it?
I mean, if
You're all, does this make your pee red, Shauna? And I was like, maybe. Well, you don't even know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Well, in case it ever happens to one of your kids. Like,
doesn't happen to me. Well, first they'd have to eat beets.
yeah, I mean, that would have to happen. But
Well,
just in case.
Lisa
If it
used
doesn't
to-
happen to you, it doesn't happen to you. I mean,
Well,
it's just like
Lisa
it
used
does
to
or
eat
it doesn't.
beets when she was little. She used to love them. She used to cut them in circles and she just eat them like totally chomp them down. Logan will still try one here and there, but
If they don't
mostly-
have red pee, they're fine. Well, actually, if you have it, you're fine also. It's just knowing,
yeah, no, it's the fun fact. Pee fun fact.
hey, everybody, don't worry about it. That and like asparagus pee.
Yeah.
These are fun pee conversations. We're going to do Pipila today, everybody. We're just getting you ready.
We're just getting ready for Pipila. That's right. We're getting warmed up. If you don't know what Pipila is, it's a travel journal that we have from back in the past when we used to have adventures on the bench in different countries.
We
Sometimes.
still have adventures,
Yes, we do.
but now we just talk about them because our book is falling apart.
It is. It is.
You'll hear about that later. But now we're going to do a writing prompt.
Okie dokie.
Let's do it.
Write it, bitch.
It's
Anticipate.
I know. Are you ready? I was like, yes, I am ready for write it, bitch.
Right at.
Well, so should we do our writing prompt first and then talk about Write Club? Or should we talk about Write Club? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have an opinion? You looked like you did, but then you kind of gave up on it. You bailed on it.
I bailed.
All right. So we'll do our writing prompt. This is actually a pretty fun one. This is a fun one just to do. And you
Yes.
could probably do it with any day of the week. Oh,
It-
we're doing another day of the week thing. That's
we
weird.
kind of are.
I didn't even realize that.
You could do it with any day of the week or any time of year. Like, what
Yeah.
is Christmas like in the morning or at night or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
it was interesting to have to divide it up because my instinct was to like do, well, read it because it doesn't
Okay.
make sense what I'm talking about.
Okay, so the writing prompt is write about the smell, taste, and texture of Saturday mornings and the sound and color of Saturday afternoons.
So you could like replace that
any
with
day of the
anything,
week.
or you could replace it with like Monday at work.
A holiday.
That'd be a whole different one. Like,
Yep.
super fun.
It's
But we
pretty
just
cool.
did Saturday.
Saturday is kind of nice.
Yeah, mine's just kind of melt. Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like
exciting.
Saturday is probably my favorite day. Is Saturday your favorite? What's your favorite day of the week? Mine's Saturday.
Yeah, I would say Saturday.
Because there's not.
It's nestled in between Sunday
Yes.
before what'd you name Sunday on our days of the week thing?
Suffolk or something.
Suffolk
Remember?
comes out, yeah.
It's like a weird.
But before you have to like hustle and bustle and get ready for Monday.
But
and
Saturday is just like, it feels like
there's just space
so
around
many
it.
opportunities.
Yes.
I'm going to read mine first, okay? Because I'm already here.
Your book is in the air.
So, Saturday mornings, for the most part, are the most glorious, sacred time of all. It smells like bacon frying, tastes like egg yolks soaking into potatoes or latkes, and feels like a warm, soft blanket on the couch. As the morning bleeds into afternoon, the sound grows to dogs and kids thumping up and down the stairs. Jesus, are they elephants? And the colors shift. Oh, no. I skipped a page. Oh, shit. Where's the other side? I skipped a page. And the colors shift from warm blue lighting to a higher energy green. The end. Oh, short.
Nice. I talked about bacon too.
Bacon is a Saturday thing.
Saturday morning starts with the smell of coffee, and if I went shopping, maybe some bacon. It tastes like bacon too. Wait, just kidding. I don't like bacon. Ha ha. It tastes like childhood at my house, like sugary cereal,
Aww.
even the healthy Trader Joe versions, peanut butter toast with my kids, sometimes pickles. They like what they like, okay?
Yeah.
Texture is jammies, fuzzy, fluffy, soft, holy, whatever's comfy jammies. Nothing cuter than a 4-year-old in little stripy, fuzzy jammies. Saturday afternoon, the sounds change. It's nap time, so there's usually a podcast humming in the background while I try and prep for Sunday and maybe, just maybe, get enough time to do the dishes. The color these days is sunsetty and cloudy. I have to say these rare rainy California days are my favorite. I love needing a long sleeve shirt because there's a chill in the air. It may be gray outside too, but for me, it works.
Aw.
That's all.
Nice. That's so funny, the pajamas thing. I love that.
We all seem to stay in our pajamas until like 1 on Saturdays.
No, I mean,
Unless we have plans.
we
but
do that too.
If we don't, everybody just wants to be in their pajamas. It's kind of cute. Even if I'm like, let's get dressed, let's get moving.
Nobody
Even if
wants
they go
to.
outside.
Right.
They're like, can I wear my pajamas and put shoes on? I'm like, sure, go ahead.
And like my son's in that
Why
phase of like being a 14-year-old where he'll wear pajama pants like to school.
Oh.
It's weird. He just like decided to do that one day, and I'm not like every day,
Do
but
other
like,
people do it too?
I don't know, but he doesn't care. He also like, I don't know. He wears a lot of weird stuff.
Hey man, I wore pajama pants like most of my college.
Well, yeah, it seems like
Education?
more of a college thing, but like it's interesting to watch.
In
but
high school, there's no way I would have been caught dead in my pajamas
no,
anywhere.
but it was a different time.
Yeah.
I don't know. The other day at work, I was like, can we have pajama day at work like how they have it at school?
Yeah. That would be awesome.
I know. I was like, can we do something fun? Like, you know, like.
What'd they say? Did anybody want to do it?
Nobody said anything, but I'm going to bring it up again because I'm in charge of the fun committee. And the fun committee is
Oh.
a committee that I made up to make things more fun. I'm not joking.
I did that once, but then I decided not to do it anymore because I was tired of trying to make everybody have fun.
Well, I have a committee. And so sometimes they pick
so you
up
got
the
people.
slack. Yeah, I've got
Okay.
other people because I have a pretty big department. It's like 20 people. So I have some other people
That's
that kind
nice.
of like carry the torch when I'm flailing. But
The fun committee was like 2 of us, and then there's just a speckling of people here in California because we're all over.
yeah,
So it was a little bit like,
wasn't that
please
fun?
come to our potluck.
Girl, it's really good. We have bacon. Just
Please
kidding.
drive in from Valencia. Like it's hard.
Please have lunch with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're all kind of together, and I'm like, and
Yeah,
that's
you guys
not,
are more compact.
That's a little,
It's
that
good.
has its benefits and
Yeah.
drawbacks. But
Yeah.
anyway. But what I was gonna say is, the pajamas, like the texture of pajamas, is like I'm into this thing now where I keep buying these like soft blankets from Marshalls and
They're I got one too.
So
it's on my couch.
soft.
Did you feel that gray?
No, but I'm
paisley
gonna
one?
go feel it right now when I
It's
walk
so
out.
soft.
I got one for Griselda for Christmas that has avocados and toast.
It's so cute.
But they're like little, face ones.
Yeah.
And then I got another one with dogs on it. And then I got like a Snoopy Christmas. I can't. I was like, I want to just keep
really
buying them,
cute.
and they're everywhere, all over our house, like all over the couches and stuff. And
Yeah.
I just want to like
They're just nice to
put them
cuddle
on
in.
me all the time. It feels so good.
I got one, and everybody's been fighting over it. I need to go back
No,
to
just
and
go to like Marshalls.
I got it at Marshalls because they have this weird. They're like hanging
Marshalls. You should sponsor us. We talk about you all the
we buy
fucking time.
snacks in your lines. We're buying your blankets. We probably bought some
The
of our little
Himalayan
signage there.
sea salt.
I saw those chips there again when I went shopping for like Christmas jammies or something. Yep. Jammy selection at Marshalls, not so great.
I mean, a lot of things are not happening there,
But
but you know what's
blankets?
happening? Blankets that are really soft.
And seasonings.
Seasonings.
Like the aisle of like seasonings and mustards and vinegars.
Oh, I haven't even looked at that.
Oh yeah, like weird coffee.
That's like a
and-
whole new take on shopping.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh my god, let's go to Marshalls right now.
I kind of want to. I'm just kidding. I
I
should
like
not
it.
stop spending money on that stuff. But the blanket thing, I feel like is justified. It just feels like
Well,
rest.
then if I ever need a
Whenever I
blanket,
need it.
you'll give me a blanket.
Aw, Trisha needs a
Aw.
blanket. You're not homeless. It's
I need a
okay.
blanket when I'm really drunk. Anyways,
All right, so now we're going to talk about
Right
the New Year 2019 first Right Club.
yes, and so
Right
we're gonna
Club.
try and announce Right Club from now on, like at the beginning of the month. So this is like our second podcast of the month, and then we're going to actually, what do you call it? Do the Right Club and read.
What do you
Call it? Read the submissions on our episode that's going to be on the 29th. So you are going to have a week to submit your Right Club stuff, and we've already
the
put it
12th.
out. Yeah, we've already put it out on social media on the 6th, so it's going to be due to us on the 11th or maybe
the 12th.
On the
I
12th.
think we said.
Well, if we're recording that day, maybe by 10 a.m.
Yeah, let's say the 11th, but if you
If you push it, just email us and let us know.
we might give you
I've been known to give
an
people
hour
time.
or two extra. I mean,
Well, I mean, you can submit it
we're
on
always late. It's okay.
the 11th at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, or whatever. Like
Preferably
it'll be
3 in the morning. Just
preferably 3:22. Anyways, so what is
kidding. If somebody did that, it would be so funny.
that would
Okay.
be funny. All right, what is the Right Club prompt?
So here's the prompt. First one of the year. I'm going to just keep saying that, talking about that. I don't know why. Okay. Right Club, writing prompt. There used to be 6 of us, ... Now I'm alone.
Booyah.
That's it, guys.
So the rules are take 3 minutes to write this. Time yourself.
3 minutes, people.
Okay.
Not 20.
And the
3.
next rule is don't edit or go back and reread it.
No
and then-
disclaimers. Don't write us like 20 paragraphs beforehand saying like, it's not really good. It's not really what I wanted it to be. It
Don't
kind of
do what
sounds
we
like a
do.
Norman Rockwell painting and I wanted it to sound like Dali. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about the thing I wrote today. I was like, it
That's
sounds really
funny.
whimsical and I don't know why it sounds that way.
And then the third rule would be let's keep it between 150 to 200 characters
No,
or
words,
words.
not
Words,
characters.
not characters. Words, especially if you're typing, because you can type faster than you can write by hand. And sometimes we get some people can like do some damage in 3 minutes.
Or they're just going over 3 minutes. But
Or it's just too long. And we want to be able to share everybody's together.
we want to be able to read them all. We want to be able to share them. We still probably, depending on how many we get, we can't read them all because it just gets really lengthy for people to listen to. But we'll pick out like good thoughts or
little
sentences.
moments or lines.
Yeah.
It was just the challenge of coming up with a response to a prompt with brevity and being very clever and how you
And concise.
use that small amount of time and small amount of words to do it is kind of part of the whole writing prompt challenge. That was a good
two
sentence.
C's, clever and concise.
Clever and
people.
concise.
Keep it brief. Because I
So-
mean, and that also takes the pressure off of you to not have to write like a big long thing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like just write a paragraph
Just
or whatever.
Yeah.
200 words looks like
a
150.
couple sentences. We've had some submissions that were like 2 sentences.
That
and
were
it
like-
was really good.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Two
Or-
really well
or-
thought out responses.
When we did the 6-word thing even. Like,
that
that's
was
why
amazing.
it's kind of good to have a word limit because it forces you to be concise.
Yeah.
So we're
All
forcing you.
That's right.
So take the challenge, everybody, and do it. Keep it together.
All right. So we're excited for 2019's Bench Right Club.
Join us.
And
it's going to be fun.
yeah.
We're going to have more Right Club fun.
Right Club fun. You heard it here first.
That was really
also join
convincing.
our Facebook group. It's called Benchlings. Thanks to Kayla, one of our big Right Club members. I feel like she needs a different title, like
one of our
right
queen benchlings. I don't know.
Benchlings.
She's part of the court.
Yeah, we need maybe to make some tiers of Right Club eventually. It's like you're like a Sharpie or a, like a
Sharpie.
Bic. Or you're like a broken pencil.
You're like a Uniball.
Yeah,
what do I use? Uniball.
We'll have to work on that. That'll be good.
That's so funny, dude. I love it. You're just like a highlighter, like you're kind of in and out,
kind of there, but not always.
You're a pencil.
I don't know. Kayla's like a Sharpie. I think she's like
permanent.
always there.
That's so funny. I love that. I love that better than Queen. All I could think of was like stupid,
like royalty titles. Yeah,
I don't know why. That was the first thing that popped into my head.
So okay, well now we're gonna just pop open a page from Pipila, right?
Yes, this sounds funny.
Pop open a page from Pipila. But before that,
we like alliteration.
I know I do, right?
I like it too. I'm all clear and concise, and I was trying to think of another C, and I couldn't. I was like, oh.
So before we do that, we're gonna play a promo from our friends at Varmints Podcast, which is a delightful show about different kinds of animals, and you can listen to it with your whole family.
So cool.
It's totally PG. They actually encourage participation if you have kids. Paul and Donna do a great job. They're not animal experts or anything. They just do a great job talking through the different points about tigers or whatever. Groundhogs are coming. So anyways, they also won an award from the Discovery Pod contest that just finished in 2018.
Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Family friendly, educational, and fun. So this is their promo. Go check out their show. And they have a great Facebook group.
Everybody likes animals.
Right?
Listen to it.
Love it. And also Varmints. What a great name for a show.
I love it.
Hey, my name's Paul, and I'm not an animal expert.
I'm Donna, and I'm not an animal expert either.
And together we do a podcast about animals called Varmints.
Every week we pick an animal, do a bunch of research on it, and bring you some interesting facts about that animal.
But we don't stop there. We talk about that animal in movies, TV, and other pop culture.
And we talk about whether or not that animal would make a tasty dish, and how intelligent we think it is on the scale of 1 to 10.
It's exactly like one of those fancy PBS nature documentaries.
Except with more poo jokes.
New episodes go live every Thursday wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
Or you can visit us at blazingcariboustudios.com.
Varmints! Varmints!
A page from Pipila. This is an alert out to everyone.
Pipila is missing.
Pipila is missing. Last seen, we can't remember
in
when.
a Ziploc bag.
We just spent
a
little while looking all over for Pipila, and we can't find it.
Nope.
So if you've seen Pipila, let us know.
Report to us immediately.
Get back to us. The reward is our undying gratitude.
Yes, if
and
you have
maybe
been,
a shout out.
Also, if you have secretly been in my house, it's time to come clean.
Also, that would be weird.
Also, that's super scary.
That's not cool. And maybe
stop it. Also, that's creepy. Don't do that.
Take Pipila.
Stop coming in my house and taking my travel journal from the 90s.
We looked everywhere. We found a lot of other weird shit. Like I looked in a cube and I was like, hey, here's my childhood Mickey Mouse. And it's got like a bunch of like holes and stuffing coming out. And Trish was like, oh, I'm like, why is this here? And Trish was like, I was going to fix it for you. Oh, that's random.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I didn't even know you had it. And also clearly it's so precious to me because I didn't even realize it was missing. But it's not like Pooh Bear. But Yeah. And
we also found like a weird book of poetry from this coffee shop we used to go to where I apparently wrote a song with another friend called Perverts on the Kaye. But we're not going to sing that.
We used to call our friends Spin. And we used to go to Lose the Blues where Trisha met the stalker, see Gaggle of Todd's episode 6 or 7, whenever it was back there.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a lot of like nalgas, which are like butts mentioned in this song. I don't know. It's a very odd song.
It doesn't make any sense also.
So that was clever. There's some really crude stuff on the next page. Yeah, we're not going to read that. This is not Pipila. This is like this is like crude Trisha's crude humor book. No, I don't know.
It's really weird.
Probably not. It's probably all over
Here's
the place.
Here's a lighting panel control list about submasters, playback.
Yeah.
How to record a cue.
There's like a poem or like maybe journaling or like I don't know. This is a weird book.
Here's the lyrics to Dead Man's Hill from Indigo Girls.
Okay, good. Because nobody kept track of that. It's not anywhere else. Like, why'd you write the lyrics to that out? I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably trying to learn on a guitar or something. And I didn't have a printer, so I had to like listen to the song and stop it and start it.
Can you imagine?
Here's some Japanese from when I used to tutor Japanese exchange students. Here's my schedule.
Oh my god, this book is
This
scary.
is a special book.
This isn't Pipila. We should give it a different name.
It's
Trishala.
a Tricha. Look on the very first thing. It's like one of those steno notebooks. Trisha, that's Trisha in Japanese.
Oh, that's cool.
That one and that one. There's 2 ways to do it because there's 2 alphabets. There's like the pictorial alphabet. So that's Tricha.
Oh, we should put a picture of that. Let's take a picture of that.
That's
That'll be
kinda cute.
Instagrammed, people.
There you go. Along with, though, the best thing we found in searching was a photo album.
Oh my god.
And remember one time...
So this is like, it's not even like the vault. It's not Pipila. This is like the archive. Like,
This
where
is
are
like-
we right now?
I
We're
don't-
like in a weird...
I don't know. This
place
is like when
between-
Shauna and Trisha lived together and got bored, and there was
Yeah.
no streaming media.
Yes. Because now this would be on Instagram for
Right?
sure.
Or, YouTube, or
It's gonna be on Instagram, and I want to put it out
as
like
a series.
I want to do it as a series, so
Lovely.
you guys are gonna see it. Get ready. It's pretty magical.
You heard it here first.
So let me read it in order because it's very important. Because when we used to show this to people,
Yes,
it's
indeed.
a series of 4 pictures.
We were very proud.
And
of it.
I'm gonna look at this book upside down and keep flipping through it because I can't
Everything's
find the
in
pages.
different order. There it is.
Okay. So this was like a series. Think of this as like some very like high-end art. Because that's the way we used to talk about it. We'd be like, hey,
We
everybody,
did.
do you want to see these pictures? And people would be like, what? Okay.
Yes.
This is back when you had to develop film.
Yes.
Okay, so just to get some framework of time, like before the 2000s. Last century, everybody. So Trisha had this really pretty Shirley Temple old-fashioned doll, but it's
my mom's.
also slightly scary.
Yes.
So there's a picture. This is how we would explain it. We would say, sometimes there's a scary doll. I remember I
Yes.
had like a story I would tell when I would show to people. And Trisha's sitting on like a chair with a big gulp watching TV and the doll is kind of far away. And we're like, and then without you really noticing, the doll gets a little bit closer. That is photo 2. Photo 3, the doll is very close and Trisha's still not noticing it. And in picture 4, the doll is attacking Trisha. Anyway, it's pretty funny.
Oh, man.
I can't believe we did a series of photos.
Because we're awesome like that.
It's-
We really staged that out, too. And you had to get it right because, I mean, this film, you don't get
We
to look
really
at it.
thought about it.
Yeah.
It's good. You kept your character the whole time.
My character
I mean,
as Trisha,
your character's
oblivious Trisha.
Trisha watching TV, drinking a big gulp.
Well,
you
one
really
thing-
committed and you got it done. And that's all that mattered.
Shauna, you were really good at directing,
Thank
me.
you.
And every picture you've ever taken of me is like fantastic. Back in
Aw.
those times, especially when you used to like do a bunch of photography stuff. And then she'd hand me her camera and I'd take Shauna's like picture and it would have like shitty lighting or she would have like, she doesn't have a double chin, but she would have a double chin suddenly. Like I just suck ass at taking pictures.
Which is so weird because you paint.
I
you did
know.
lighting. You like created like sets and scenes.
I can create the imagery around a picture, but somehow just the working
like the
a
execution
camera,
of it or something.
you know,
I
with
don't
all
know.
the twisty things and the focusing.
But this wasn't even a nice camera. I think
No, that
this
was
was
just
just like
a-
a point and shoot, like little.
You still are good at it. You'll be like, put your face this way. No, make that
Oh,
face. Like
yeah, that's
you're
true.
very like exacting, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm a different kind of photographer, I guess.
You're different.
I'm a different kind of painter.
You have a different eye. Whereas I have an
Anyways.
eye for scary dolls.
Yes.
And anyway, this
But we both
this
enjoyed.
made
telling
me
people
so
about
happy
this.
when we found this right
I
now. I was
can't
like,
believe
it's
it.
this.
I had
scary
no
doll.
idea where this was when we talked about it back. I think during Halloween at some point, and
Yeah.
I had no idea where those photos were.
So the scary doll's back.
I need to start
Thank
putting these
God.
things we're finding all in the same place.
We're gonna do a retreat later this month, and by retreat we mean we're just gonna take a few days off and like hardcore work on shit.
Yes,
And one of the things we're gonna do is clean the pod room
and hopefully we'll find Pipila.
and organize our shit and find Pipila. Pipila may be at my house, but it seems unlikely.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's here.
I feel like I would have brought it in here. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, that's gonna be our Pipila today.
That's our Pipila turned out to be a scary doll.
Pipila is missing, but scary doll pictures were found.
Missing Pipila. More news at 11.
But thank goodness for scary doll pictures, because you guys are gonna enjoy it.
It's gonna be a series.
It's pretty retro.
It's gonna be some like, high-end art. So just be ready for that and just embrace it.
Prepare yourselves.
All right.
All right, everybody. Well,
We are gonna sign off now.
yes,
And I would like to say to all of you to keep writing.
and keep snacking.
Bye.
Bye bye.
This was a podcast from the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.